Hey, welcome to another K and I Car Show. I am Kevin, the K part, and that is my man Isaac over there. And this is the show where I teach my stoner friend about cars. And today we got a really cool 1956 Fat Fender Ford. I know you like those Fords, don't you, Isaac? Those trucks.
Yeah, I'm a Ford guy, man. I like Fords big time.
This one, you're gonna have to like Nissan too because it's a hybrid, man, of some kind. It's a bastardized version, but I like it, man. I normally don't like bastardized cars, but this one it's technically a 2016, but it has a 1956 Ford body, and I have an interview with the owner who tells how this all came about, and we can just go to him first and check out the interview, and we'll discuss it. He explains just about everything. So here he is, my man Mark. What's your name, man?
Mark.
Mark, I'm Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. And you got this old Ford truck here that it's a 56?
1956, yeah, big back window.
But it says a 2016 on the
2016 was when I purchased it just as parts, and because it's really difficult to buy any of those sort of trucks in New Zealand. And so I brought it as parts and then put it together and created a truck out of it. And I've done 8 of them so far, and I've been giving them to my adult children.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the drivetrain is
the drivetrain is late model all 4-wheel drive Nissan 4-wheel drive. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 4-wheel drive.
It's 4-wheel drive. Yeah. Yeah.
And man, what kind of engine does it have? The Nissan engine? Or?
It has a turbocharged Nissan engine. So a modern turbo modern turbo diesel engine goes really well. So and over here diesel is just about just over half the price of petrol. So it's very economical to run.
Okay, yeah, and I noticed the bed. The bed is actually a little higher up. Is you had to do some modifications to the bed?
No,
inside of the bed.
Yeah, sure. The floor of the bed is higher because the Nissan chassis kicks up, and so you just have to raise the bed. But it's good because then all the fuel tank and the spare wheel all goes underneath.
Okay. And so it's considered to be a 2016 because that's when it was registered.
That's right.
Although it's that's amazing. Yeah. That's the regulation in New Zealand. You have to do
That's right. Yeah.
Do you mind if I take a look at the engine here?
Yeah, I haven't. Actually, the catch is broken now.
Oh, that's fine.
But I have a page, a Facebook page called F100 New Zealand, and it has all the build details in that.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. I'll look that up, man. Yeah, it's always something with the old cars. You catch one open and this and that, no matter what you do with them, right?
Yeah. I've done. I've got a couple of Apaches. I've done the same thing with as well.
Yeah. So how you do that? Could I purchase one maybe in the future sometime? Or?
I have sold 2 only because people have hounded me, and so I've built them, and it's about an 18-month build.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people say to me, well, where do you find the bodies? And there are a lot of unfinished projects sitting in sheds in New Zealand.
Yes, they are.
And so people have been contacting me now and offering them to me. So I haven't had to go looking really for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get a little more video if you don't mind.
No,
yeah. Thank you, man. Thanks for your time, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit him back up and hound him for one of those builds, man. If he can be irritated into selling one, I can do that, man. Especially if he's built 8 of them. If he's built 8 of them already, he's gonna be really good at it, right?
Yeah. No, those are beautiful trucks, man, and well thought out too. I mean, it's it's an ode to New Zealand craftsmanship, man, because I mean you can just tell that he's just thought about a lot of stuff into it, man. It's not just something you just slap together, it's not like he just bought some old rusty fucking chassis and just and built something up onto it. He bought something that had some performance with it, a 4x4 chassis that can actually go over some shit.
With the diesel engine too,
drivetrain. Yeah, diesel engine. It's just like, wow, man.
Good torque and pulling power and stuff. Yeah, and
economical too.
Economical, man.
Yeah, man. So it's just it's thought out.
Normally,
man. you're not gonna throw anything in the back of that truck. You know what I'm saying? Besides maybe like a surfboard or some camping gear, you're not gonna really. It's not a work truck, so you don't got to worry about that bed being raised. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful truck, man.
I normally in the States they do a lot of the Chevy S10 frames and stuff like that. They'll put it on there. It fits much better, but they don't have the S10 here. So so they go with the Nissans and Toyotas and stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I'm just not a big fan of the Chevys, man. There's a lot of them out there, and I think that might be what it is. And I've always had Fords, so it's kind of silly, you know, this whole Ford guy. It's like the whole Republican Democrat thing, you know what I mean? Everybody's got to be on a team, but I don't know what it is, man. It's the lines, I think. Ford just has a certain sexiness to it, you know, like the roundness, the conviction of the back mirror was just gorgeous, man. Back window.
Yeah, that's the big back window. They made one with a smaller back window. And just a few years before, they were making flat glass for those things. So any of the curved glass at that time was pretty cool. Just probably about 4 years before they were making just flat glass. You know, they didn't have the curved glass. So yeah, man, I like it. The fat fenders, those mid-50s Fords and stuff like that, man. This guy, I saw so much stuff in the background of his stuff too. These old coupes and stuff in the back, and looks like he's done some really good work, man. So I'm gonna have to hit this guy up, maybe check out some more of his stuff, man.
For sure, man. For sure, he's a good find. These car shows, man, they're where it's at, because you get that immediate access to just a bunch of people, man. I would have a Rolodex by the time I left one of those places. You know what I mean? It's just it was overwhelming how many cool cars were there. You know what? Over 120,000 people. Yeah, there's no excuse not to have a new car every episode now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know.
We got a lot of them coming up, man. And this is all hot rods from the States, you know, and from Australia. They're American cars, so
cool deal. You know, we can't get away from the sexy cars too, man. I like the fast. I like the sharp lines, you know, the Corvettes and the Ferraris and stuff like that too. So, you know, if you see some of those, man, don't be afraid to.
I found a beautiful 1963 split window Corvette, man. It's one of the nicest cars I've ever seen. It's one of my favorites too. I talk about that split window all the time, man. This guy had it, and he let me get into it and all that. And I think he was going to let me drive it, but he hesitated a little bit because I'd been drinking. But anyway, and it had the steering wheel on the correct side too. It was great.
Yeah, man, that's pretty funny, man. You got a drunk trying to, teach a pothead about cars, man. So what else was going on at that car show, man? Was it just was your head, you had to wear a freaking neck brace after that, or what?
I just kept going back and going up and down, just in there with a new car. I would see one going down the street, and I was like, I got to catch up with that car, you know? And they'd go and go and go and go, like, why don't you park, man? Then I'd catch it later on, and I couldn't find the driver, you know? But I would get video of the car and stuff like that. So many 1940 Willis that I chased down, man. I finally caught up with that guy, you know. And 1940 Willis is coming up too. It's part of this hot rod, New Zealand hot rod magazine thing that I've been chasing these cars down. This is one of the ones from the 1970s that was in the magazine, and it hasn't changed much at all, other than a little primer on it, you know.
Yeah. And, cool deal. Before the episode, you were talking about running a comedy show out of the car shows, like doing a roast battle.
Roast battle, man. Between and here it would be Holden and Ford, you know, and there would be Chevy and Ford. Maybe a Dodge guy thrown in every now and then. Yeah, I think a good roast battle between brands would be good for these car shows. Set up a big tent, get 300, 400, 500 people in there, and just go at it, man. Because it's all in good fun. These car guys love this shit talk between the brands, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, Ford would win it, right?
Absolutely. So I gotta start learning the engine sizes for Ford and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I know it's got like the F100, F150, F250. What else is there?
That's not the engine, man. The engines are different, man, than the model there itself.
Oh, okay. That has nothing to do with the engine size.
No. Yeah, you could have like an F100, F150. You could have like a 6-cylinder V8, 302 or a 351, or it goes up from there. So up to a 460. So
Okay.
yeah, it's not that's not engine size. It's like load capacity and stuff like that.
All right.
I
All
can cut this
right.
part
Must
out
be
if you
a-
like, man.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying. I've got to learn this.
You're
stuff,
learning, I
man.
know. I'm
The whole
just
point of
messing
this
with you, man.
stupid fucking show. Hey, well, real quick before we forget, man, we gotta run Stump Isaac, man. You've got to have some Stump Isaac waiting for us. I mean,
Oh
I think
man, I didn't have to
we
stump
skipped
Isaac,
it the
man.
past few. I think we've skipped it the past few episodes.
Oh, I think we have, man. I think we have. I've done so much Ford stuff, though, man. Okay, let me ask you. It's time to stump Isaac. Let's stump Isaac, man. Let me get something off the top of my head, man. One we've done before, but this is a good one too. I'll see if you remember. Was Henry Ford still alive when this truck was built in 1956?
I have no clue. No.
No, he died in 1947, I think it was. So
Well, there you go.
yeah, we had that one
Yeah.
not too long ago.
I got to stump Kevin.
Okay. What
In
do you have, man?
1971, which state was the margarita machine invented?
It has to be Florida, right?
Texas.
Texas, really?
Really?
The margarita machine?
That's what
Oh
my
yeah,
big
yeah,
lighter
yeah. I'm
says,
thinking
man.
Margaritaville, the Margaritaville blender thing that Jimmy Buffett had. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, the margarita.
There
All
we
right,
go. So I
man.
stumped Kevin. So there you guys go, man. It goes both ways. Oh man, yeah. Hey, this has been a fun one, man. I really love that truck. I really wish that I could have been there. I love living vicariously through you, and just getting to see all this stuff, man. I'm telling you, I can't wait. The vaccine's out, everybody. The vaccine's out. Go get some shots in the butt.
Is it out already, man? Does
Yeah,
that mean
the-
I have to go back and does that mean I have to go back to the States and visit my family now, man? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, you might need to, man. But you might want to give it just a couple of months, dude. Let it
I
get
just
out
finally
there.
got summer, man. I don't
Make
need
sure
to leave.
nobody gets 3 eyes or you know what I'm saying, loses their hearing or anything like that. Then come over here and get it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. We'll keep up with that, man. And it's I'm trying to think of another stump, man. I don't know. Trying to stump you. Hell, I don't know.
Oh, it's all good, man. We don't need another stump. But yeah, man, just keep bringing those beautiful cars, man. Keep them coming, man. Because like I said, man, I'm stuck in this house until I get that vaccine, and then I'm out. Then I'm
A lot of
out.
people, man, are hitting me up telling me they're living vicariously, man, through me. So a lot of people in different parts of the world, it's like, man, you're out doing stuff. We're stuck in the house, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, man, I just fell ass backwards into the perfect situation.
No,
again.
don't apologize.
That's
Just
how
keep it up. Just keep doing stuff and keep bringing it to us. That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm not really apologizing, man. I'm like, I'm got a big smile on my face. Like, yeah, it's good, man. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got some more cars coming out. I'm still talking about this Hot Rod History Show, this New Zealand Hot Rod magazine, man. And but it's tough tracking these cars down, after 40 something years in these magazines and stuff, and the people who owned them and stuff like that. Yeah, man. So we're gonna do that coming up soon.
Cool. Awesome. Alrighty, guys, subscribe, like, share, do all that shit. Peace.